I was 18, I joined the Army. I gave almost 3 years of my life to it before injury and exhaustion from abuse drove me out. I was told that the greatest Americans were those who would willingly give up everything for their country, who would be willing to fight and die against the perceived threats of America. Heroes, I was told, wear medals, even if the body which the medal is pinned to is cold to the touch. It is a most distinguished honor to die for your country, they said, because your country represents more than just the government or the uniform. It represents the values of our nation, of freedom, of family, of faith, and most importantly, the people. When I was in training, the definition of hero expanded. At Fort Sill, Oklahoma, I was told that killing is also what made you a hero, because you had to kill the enemies of the United States. And how could we be evil? Killing itself was no longer a byproduct of the honorable goal of defending your country overseas. The ruling class wanted me to know that the enemies were China, were Russia, were Iran, were North Korea. It was the insurgent across the world whose entire life had been decided for him as soon as the first American bomb dropped on his home. That was who I needed to kill, they said, because it is honorable to do so. I got paid less than a fast food worker for 2 years of service. $1 trillion from the Pentagon every year, and they can't even provide basic services. I was a hero, but apparently I was not hero enough to guarantee me a decent wage, decent food, or decent housing. That money instead needed to go to Lockheed Martin and Palantir and Northrop Grumman to develop the killing machines that will supposedly protect the American people from the enemy. Your taxes hard at work, not repairing the potholes that you drive over every day, not repairing or fixing the overcrowded ERs across the country, not filling the schools with teachers of appropriate training and pay. Is that where you wanted your tax dollars to go? Did you vote for these anti-human death machines to rip people apart overseas? I know I certainly fucking didn't, but that's the thing. We are a nuisance to the ruling class. They take our money that we earn from our hard work and never spend it on us. In fact, they spend it against us. The very systems that were designed for use by our military overseas are now being deployed against us. How predictable it is that the second people start waking up to the realities of their oppression, they turn those same weapons against us. This boomerang is rapidly coming back to the home front after it was engineered overseas. The same systems developed to surveil Palestinians in Gaza are used by ICE to kidnap thousands of people a day and place them in concentration camps at home. What does that tell you about who the ruling class thinks the enemy is?